What is going on, everyone? My name is Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action. Spawning in the bottom of the map, in the red color, playing as Oranos. His name is MorsChampion. His opponent today, in the blue color, playing as Zeus, under the Smurf name MorsNightmare. His name's Skady. The map is Alfheim, and this is the RTS-Sanctuary Christmas Tournament knockout stages in the tournament. It's the best of three, and if you lose, you're out. There is no losers bracket here. This is also probably one of the more interesting games because of the history between these two players. They're very, very much in the mood to beat each other. You can see Skady's going all out. He's named himself MorsNightmare in an attempt to intimidate MorsChampion. MorsChampion's been playing this game for quite a while. He's always played Oranos. He's a very, very big participant on the RTS-Sanctuary forums, trying to complain about Oranos nerfs, wanting Oranos to be back to the god he used to be so that he can abuse him even more. Funny enough. Anyways, normally Skady gets the best of Mors, so I'm interested to see how this game turns out. We're probably going to see some standard play here from Skady. I don't see him trying to do anything too specific, too interesting, too meta breaking. He's got a forward gold mine, so we have to worry about that. So I'm thinking the best option for him would be a fast advance time, of grabbing Jason, grabbing Odysseus, sending a centaur forward, trying to deal as much damage to any forward or side hunt. We see side hunt here, which probably would be the option, or over here. Trying to kick more off that as soon as possible, grabbing potentially an aggressive second town center just to protect his own gold mine while that's going on, and then go from there. Either that, or he needs to not get the second town center, stay one town center, and be very, very aggressive with Centaur. We do see that Skady has spotted an oracle there for MorsChampion, so Mor's going to have to retreat that guy all the way back to his base. He's going to take quite a significant amount of damage, and he's going to basically free scouting for Skady there. It's going to be fine. If you jump over to his perspective and just check that out, you can see hitting this guy, it's not as quick as Scout, but you can still going to see a bunch of stuff all the way up into the base of Mor. Mor, on the other hand, he needs to figure out a way in order to deal with that early aggression from the Jason Odysseus Centaur. So he's going to want to be getting out a Promethean, killing that one off, trying to raid, forcing Skady to come back and try and stop that raid with the two Promethean offspring, getting out a quick couple Murmillo and a Terma, grabbing Valor onto that, and a villager that's outside his base. You want to get these hunt villagers to be heroized. Looks like this hunt's actually going to be expired by the time we get there. We get to the classical age, so no early aggression is too much of a problem here. So Mor's probably going to be safe just playing standard Oranos. He's got a pretty useless town center back here for defending resources. Also, this one as well is very useless. And he's only got forward gold mines. So if Skady sees this, he could very, very easily just go for an Athena play, wall off this side of the map, wall off this side of the map, force everything to go over here, and then try and put as much pressure onto his opponent as he possibly can with Minotaur, Hoplite, Toxito, and some Hippocon. It's a pretty aggressive strategy, and it's very all-in, but on this specific map, it looks like it's possibly the way to go. We jump back over to Skady's perspective, checking what he's seen. He has seen 1 gold mine, 2 gold mines, 3 gold mines, and there's 1 more gold mine over here he has to spot. So he's going to be looking for that at the back base of his opponent. If you see there's a town center back here, that means there's probably not a gold mine close to it, just because of the way constraints are designed in the random maps. If you can't have a town center on this map too close to a large gold mine. It's just kind of how it works. At least the back town center. I think the forward town center you can have a gold mine pretty close to it, as you can see there in the same screen there. Same thing here? No, not same thing here. Anyways, back town center basically means no real close gold mine is going to be spotted there. And we do see that Skady's moving in. He's going to be spotting some wood trees here. This is very easy to be harassed with his Hermes. So he's going through Hermes. Hermes is the god of choice, and Prometheus is the god of choice for champion of the Mors. more. So he's probably going to be going to be just playing standard. I don't see him trying anything too cute. He's got 3 villages on food, 2 villages on wood, 2 villages on gold. And he's going to go in military barracks, counter barracks. This is pretty standard play. You get your first citizen, you chuck them onto wood, so you have 3 citizens on wood, then onto gold, and then onto food, and then you're good to go on that spam train. It just means you probably can't produce that many of those Prometheans, but you don't really want to against Zeus, just because they get picked off so easily. You want to save that for potentially Valors, just in case he spams too many of those Hermes Centaurs. If we jump back over to Skady's perspective, we do see he's got 2 villages on the temple. He's trying to produce that next. Centaur, but he doesn't have the wood because he's spent it on the Odysseus. He could have ordered that a little bit better. Looks like he's not building that second one anyways. So he's sitting at home with the Jason and the Centaur. He's going to be looking to pick off any of these Promethean offspring that come around, and he's just going to be playing very, very safe here. Looks like he's actually sticking in the classical age as well. So he's not building that second town center. And he's going to be attempting to do what he can with his units. With 1 barracks, I'm interested to see what else he's going to be trying to do here. Maybe he's going to grab the Sylvan Law. So he is going heavy on Centaurs, but he's only got 2 villages on the favor. So that's a little bit of an interesting choice. So he's going to go military barracks and Centaurs. So Hoplite Centaurs are potentially also producing Hippocon as well. Once he gets the gold income, he's going to throw down a stable. So that way he's got archer units in the Centaurs, and he's got Hoplites, and he's got the Hippocon. As we can see, that's what he's choosing to do there. If we jump back over onto Mors' perspective, he's just checking out the map, doing what he can. He's got these Promethean offspring scouting around. His term is grabbing that relic, which is huge. He's grabbing Jesus, those are strong relics. 10% villager gather gold rate is pretty much equal to an extra upgrade of pickaxe. You get another pickaxe in there, and the 0.40 free food per second is essentially equal to 1 Greek villager gathering from hunt without hunting dogs. I think that might be wrong, but I think that's the way that most people think about it. It's pretty strong. It's essentially just worth extra 50 food on a village. You get so many free resources there. So he's going to be really happy with his economy. It's going to be doing really, really well. Okay, we're going to be attempting to pick off a unit here. As he's going to retreat this, we can see if 1 bolt going down there. That's a very early bolt. Moore was retreating there. I'm not sure about it. He could have saved that bolt and used it later. I guess he's just wanting to kill off any heroes that Moore has so that he can have these Centaurs doing as much as he possibly can. So Skady's producing more Centaurs. He's probably got those auto-queued, yes, and he's got the Hoplites auto-queued. He's got 1 stuck in the trees here. That's no good. And he's going to be continuing to spam army. I'm not sure if this makes too much sense here. Like, he's not going to be putting on any pressure, and I guess he's just going to be sitting in his base for as long as possible and just attempting to defend any sort of push onto this gold mine. But he does have Hermes, so he can cast Ceasefire if Moore gets the army and gets the shockwave strong enough to stop this army. We're going to see these Centaur going to start moving out soon. Well, I think normally, so Centaur have been significantly nerfed at killing villages on the Voobly balance 2.0 patch, and it carried over to 3.0. No changes there. They like the change. Instead of having 2 Centaurs, you need 3 Centaurs to one-hit a villager. But I'm not sure there's much of a difference on the Atlantean citizens. I don't know. You might need to have 4 Centaur to kill off an Atlantean citizen instead of the 3 you normally did. We do see that those Centaurs killing off 1 free unit there, killing off 1 Murmillo. It's always good to do those hit and runs as much as you possibly can, and we do see that a little bit of a hit and run going on over there on the Centaur with those hero Murmillos. But it looks like one of those Termas should have got picked off there. Unfortunately, those Centaurs did miss those arrow fire, or they weren't focusing on that Terma. So he's going to be retreating there. Got a little bit more of a raid coming onto the army. I like this. Normally, you're going to see these Centaurs trying to find villages, but if you can't find villages, picking off military units isn't just as good, but it is a worthwhile use of their time. So he's going to be moving in here. He's attempting to find some action onto these citizens. There is a mana here, so the Centaurs aren't going to do all too much. So Skady's got to be careful, though. He doesn't want to get into too much of a fight until this gold mine expires. So if we jump back over to Moors' perspective, he's got that 1,200 gold left on that gold mine. That expires at about the 10-minute mark with Atlantean. 10 minute, 10 minute, 30. So he wants to hold off for another minute, let that gold mine expire, hopefully get to 115 of 115 population, and then attempt to gold starve. Get that scout out of here, use him to be patrolling over this side of the map, trying to see what's going on, and then stick on this side of the map. If you see these villagers moving on over this side, you need to relocate your centaurs. And we do see these centaurs moving in here. Going to be trying to pick off some of these Terma. I love that he's sacrificed one hoplite in order to pick off a Terma or two. That's totally worth it. Unfortunately, these Terma heroes coming in, not going to be fast enough to do any damage to these centaur. They should get out completely fine. As you can see, they're running way too fast, and they're going to be fine. We do see that Skady's moving in now onto Mor's army. Mor's going to be retreating back, not ready to fight just yet. Ooh, nice pick off there with that centaur, not taking any damage yet again, just figuring out which units get taking Terma fire, and he's just playing really, really well. Now these hero Terma getting picked off here by Skady. Really nice micro. Unfortunately, Skady's moving into the base of Mor. Mor's gonna have to retreat out of there. Not taking any damage. Luckily, he caught that one fast enough, and most of those Terma heroes have been picked off right now. It's only 3 hero Mamillas and 1 hero Terma left with all of these centaurs running around. They're doing so much work at this point, and if they can just stay alive and keep picking off units, it's just going to be able to keep going and going and going. I'm interested to see if this town center with the extra 15 population he gets is going to be enough, because he's going to be running out of this gold mine. He's going to have 130 of 130 population, but against 115 population of an upgraded, I'm specifically saying upgraded Greek army. So instead of grabbing that second town center, Skady needs to get medium Hippicon, medium infantry, and then fight. I don't like this fight right now. This is not what you want to do. This is really good for Mor champion. He's getting town center fire. He's getting everything he wants. This gold mine's just about to expire, and he's going to be retreating around and around with these units. But this is going very, very well for Skady at this point. He's definitely winning this fight, but is it going to be enough? Is he going to be able to keep those units massing while Mor gets all of his units out? It looks like this is going well for Skady, but I think maybe the units are just too much here from Mor champion. The valley goes down. The Val is going to be chasing those centaurs. Skady is microing his best to keep them alive, moving them away from those infantry units as they're picking them all off, and it looks like Skady's going to have to retreat out of here. Mor's going to be coming out on top of this, and now the map matchup completely changes. So Skady's going to have to be playing defensive now. So now we have to check out the gold mine locations of what Skady has. So if Skady needs to go to his next gold mine, he's going a little bit less heavy on the on the gold here. So he's going to have a little bit longer until the gold mine expires. It's going to be more like 12 minutes and 30 seconds. So what he kind of needs to think about doing is either going all in, completely slamming as much as he can into his army right now, or jumping straight to the Mythic Age and hoping he doesn't get gold starved. It's one of those two, but it looks like he's going to keep trying to fight over here. The army of Mor champion is so strong right now. He's doing so much damage. He's got the Caraballister out there to kill off some of those hoplites. He's got all of this stuff happening, and it looks like he's gonna be fighting again as these villagers are moving forward. It looks like they're moving onto this gold mine over here already, so they're totally fine with that. And he's going to be in a great spot to basically hold on to that gold mine. We do see that the Centaur and the Odysseus are going to be retreating out this side. Everyone is doing their own little retreat method here, and they're going to be totally fine as they're going to be going back to their base. So it's all on Mor now. Mor has to make his decision. What's he going to do? Is he going to go 3 town centers? Is he going to go straight to the heroic age? Is he going to keep spamming units in order to defend his gold mine? I believe that's probably the best choice right there. He's not producing anything from this barracks, counter barracks, which he probably should. He's got some resources in the bank. Maybe Caraballister will be totally fine. Caraballister and Murmillo, very strong against this army. You just get some of those hero Murmillos and they can do so much damage. We see a bunch of Promethean are out at this point. The Odysseus does so much damage, and so do the Centaur to those Prometheans. So you just want to be focusing down them as much as possible. And we do see that the Murmillo have noticed how much damage that Odysseus does. So they do try and focus fire there. Skady's doing some nice little retreat micro to force Mor back into his base, but Mor's economy is kicked into overdrive right now. Skady is doing some farming. He's actually needing to transition to farms right now, so that's delaying his next town center even more. So Mor just gets further and further ahead in the economy just because he's had that early second town center. We do see this fight is going on. It's totally feasible that if Skady wins this fight here, he can move in, pick off these buildings, pick off these villages, and gold starve and win the game. So that's what he's going for. If he can do that, he's going to be in total totally great position, but it looks like this fight is just going back and forth and it's just becoming a spam war. In a spam war, Atlantean wins just because they can spam forever. Basically, they've got just the way that their economy works. They love their spam classical fights because then they can just jump straight to the mythic age so much faster because of how much wood they have to spend and not food. Anyways, we do see that Skady's still pushing in here. He's got a lot of units moving forward. He's now moving onto this gold mine, so we can see some raids starting to happen onto that. I don't think Moore has not got that scouted out. If we jump over to his perspective, he does not have that scouted out with any oracles. So this is still the fight that's being worrying. We do see that these Caraballists are sitting in the back dealing a lot of damage. At this point, these Centaurs actually don't do that much to the Caraballister, and they are actually a great counter against them as they're going to have to retreat, just because they're kind of siege units. I think they're classified as siege units. They also have 50% pierce armor, so the Centaurs only deal 6 damage to them each shot, and they shoot super slow. So it's a pretty meaty unit to deal with the army composition currently of Skady. Is Skady going for that next town center yet, or is he just chilling? What's he doing? He does not want to grab that second town center. He's not happy about having any more than one town center in this game, and it looks like more going for that third town center. That's a little bit greedy. Like, I mean, maybe you're just so confident that you're going to be taking this location easily. He's sitting at 130 population, so I guess that's why. And we do see that these infantry units are going to be retreating over here, trying to get us around onto Skady's army right here, and Skady's going to be in a pretty big world of hurt if this does happen. I'm interested as to why Moore hasn't even grabbed. He hasn't grabbed what's it called, medium infantry. His Murmillo could be very strong at this point in the game. We do see that Moore just jockeying around a little bit. He's going to be grabbing this town center. He's going to be so far ahead in the economy. Skady's just pretty much bashing his head against this brick wall right here. If he does get this location under control, he can potentially still gold starve. If he's only got 2,000 gold left in this, but he does have 1,000 gold in the bank, so it's not like he's going to win straight away if he does manage to kick off gold once. So we do see that all of these units falling right here. These Caraballists are doing absolute work. They want to be focusing down the infantry, not the cavalry. You get the Murmillo to kill the cavalry and the Centaur, and then you're totally fine. We do see that Moore is sitting in a great position right now. Skady retreating for another time. He's going to be moving in now. All he has to do is move into this location at this point, and he's going to be able to gold starve and win the game. We do see that Skady has got 0 gold in the bank, so if he gets pushed off gold, he can't produce any more military units. So we do see some more military barracks coming up now for more. He's got that third town center. He's spamming units so fast. It's just a little bit confused as to how he's not even in the heroic age yet. So he's a little bit of economic mismanagement there. He shouldn't have 1,400 gold in the bank. He does have the food now to advance to that heroic age, and once Skady sees the heroic age come through, that's going to be GG. I reckon we're probably going to see the Chaos God, just to add salt to injury. No, he's going through Thea, so he's playing very standard. He's not happy with trying anything new. Just loves the old school Oranos play. We do see that more champions sitting at 127 population to Skady's 86 population, so he's significantly far ahead, and Skady's going to be retreating back here. That Odysseus is going to get picked off, and then I just really would love to see Moore take some initiative now, move these units in and start looking for the game. Or taking this town center, one of the two. If you're not happy with just picking off gold, just move forward and grab that forward town center. I guess with Thea though, he's going to be able to go straight to that mythic age. He's got so many resources in the bank, but he's not spending them for some reason. Maybe he's just taunting Skady. If you watch the stream, I'm sure that's what's going on. That's what they love to do, these two players. We do see that another little push in here for Skady is going on. We do see that the medium term are doing what they can, but they're all going to get picked off. They're all going to pick off the enemy units of Skady. That Thea tree is going to go down, and he's going to produce so many dryads right now. Get 5 of those out straight away. He's got so much gold income, and he's going to be able to start producing some of those Arcus. And then once the Arcus come out, it's going to be lights out. There's not much that Skady can do to defend against that. If we jump back over to Skady's perspective, he's still sitting one town center. He's almost able to go to that heroic age. Maybe if you can get to that Mythic Age, he's got a chance here. If you can cast Ceasefire, then advance to the next age. Cast Ceasefire, grab 2 town centers, get to the next age in a minute. Maybe? No, a little bit too much to ask. The birds coming out as well. Stymphalian birds, such a strong unit. There we go. We do see that. Sky decides to tap out. Says GG. It's very well played there. Buy more. I think Skady played the right strategy, but I think he was overzealous. He attacked too early, and he just needed to wait until he was 115 with medium upgrades. If he did that, I reckon he would win the fight on this gold mine that was over here, and he would have taken the game pretty convincingly. However, Moore managed to bait the fight a little bit early, and he picked off a bunch of units under town center fire, and just played super well, and managed to close that game out without even having to basically attack. Just playing defensive, did perfectly well. Well played there. My name is Boit. If you enjoyed this game, please rate, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to see my videos as soon as they come out, and I'll see you guys next time.